Anything about University College you don't know that you want to know? I have an assistant dean who is what we call the assistant dean and the director of the Touchstone Core. He manages ACAD and HMXP, and then all the other directors, with the exception of the director of the Academic Success Center and the director of TRIO, all have other jobs on this campus. In other words, they are in the psychology department or the math department or the such and such department. But the director of TRIO and the director of the Academic Success Center work only for that. Oh, and the International Center, they don't have any other jobs. They take care of that. How many of you have had some experience with Global Learning Initiative and the things that you have been exposed to? That's a really important thing for you to talk about with freshmen or potential freshmen, because we know that this world is shrinking. And we also know that going to school with students who have been born in the United States and lived here all of their lives is not going to be something that most of you are going to experience. Any of you in education? When you go into the schools to do your internship, you're going to find that there are going to be students in there who have English not as a first language, but as a second language. And whether you're going into education or business or government or industry, you are going to be exposed to cultures, to ideas, to religions, and to people that are outside our wonderful North and South Carolina environments. So the Global Learning Initiative is our way to try to get our students ready for a world that is changing. When Mr. Harden talked about the difference in technology, and I leaned over and I told Rebecca that at this time, those of us who were working on PhDs were putting our typewritten dissertations into the refrigerator in a plastic bag when we left, because if the house caught on fire, we needed to save that. And we would put our typed dissertations, as we finished them, if we left the house, put it in the refrigerator in a plastic bag. Because if the house burned, the refrigerator's safe. That's true.
The house would, how would the house burn? It's like some
Like tragedy.
Oh, listen, you're talking 200 pages of typed material that's not saved on a disk.
Oh, that is what I think I was like.
Not on a disk, baby. Not anywhere. We put them in the refrigerator in a plastic bag.
Just in case.
Just in case. Because that was your life for 3 years. You didn't want anything to happen to that. So if you think those changes are astonishing, in 15 years, I'd like for you to come back and talk about how changed our world is from a global perspective. Any questions? I'm not going to keep you a whole bunch longer. I talk faster than Walter, did you notice? No questions. Got everything you've always wanted to know, but afraid to ask. Yeah?
I'm new here, so I'm
That's all right. Go for it.
But,
I've only been here 28 years.
Well, okay, like HMXP and all that stuff, 101. Oh, I know ACAD 101 is really helpful, but like ACAD first.
HMXP?
Like what?
Why?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, part of that, I can give you the long, short answer. In 2003, after 5 years of study, the faculty decided to adopt a new general education program. And one of the things that we wanted to ensure is that our students could do something other than memorize. And so we changed, and this was when I was chair of the English department, and Writing 101 used to be what we call expository writing, and I'm going to be really trite here and say things like what I did last summer for my favorite job, and we threw those out. Because we knew that that's not academic writing. That's not what you have to do. That's what Rebecca took. She took, did you take 101 here or did you come in with it?
No, I came in with it.
But that was it. So we started doing argumentative writing, persuasive writing, academic writing, and Writing 101. HMXP is a course about reading critically, exploring ideas that are foreign to you, looking at yourself in a number of venues. CRTW, critical thinking is the primary focus, and I'm going to tell you a very quick story. 2 summers ago, I got an email from a young woman who graduated. She was a political science major. She was not an English major. I did not know her. And she sent me an email, and she said, Dr. Jones, I have to tell you about a good experience I had. She said, I graduated in May and went to Washington to work as an intern in a senator's office. And I had the opportunity to go and hear Ralph Nader. You know who Ralph Nader is. He's the consumer advocate, and he ran for president also. Maybe once, twice, 3 times, don't know, but he did it. So she said, I'm sitting in there listening to Ralph Nader, and he is a very persuasive speaker, and I'm buying everything he said, hook, line, and sinker. And then I thought, wait a minute. Pull out your critical thinking toolkit. What are his assumptions? What are his perspectives? Oh, yeah. I went all the way through this whole list, and she said, and you know something? I really thought about what he said because I had to think about his assumptions, his perspective, his baggage, his slant, and I decided that what y'all are doing at Winthrop University is extraordinarily valuable. And there are no courses like CRTW out there anywhere. Since we started the new program, there have been 4 transfer students who have come in with a course that was like HMXP. So they've gotten credit. But we believe it's a 3-pronged approach. Writing, reading, thinking. And in all of them, writing is the subject matter in the first one, but it's the vehicle in the second and the third. And we think if we get those 3, when you get out, nobody's going to throw you anything you can't handle. Because if you can read, and you can write, and you can think, you're home free.